Hey, hi, and welcome back. In this session, we're going to see how we can build the software cache so that you can do the remote installation of the Commvault packages on the client machines. Okay, so let's get started. So right now I'm in the VMware workstation, and I told you that we can also connect from the, like from your local computer, RDP into that ComServe machine. So if you don't know what is the IP address of your ComServe machine, yeah, what we can do is that for identification, right click and then you go for renaming it. So you can rename it as an ComServe machine for your identification. Okay, I haven't deployed the media agent yet, but I'm planning to deploy the media agent on this machine. So I will rename that as a media agent. Okay, so we'll see that we will rename this as a client machine. So so I haven't installed the packages on the client, but we'll see that in the coming sessions. So this is a Linux client, okay. So this is your ComServe where I have already installed and configured the ComServe packages, right? And if I see here, and if I want to know the IP address of ComServe machine, what you need to do is that you need to go to the IP config. Sorry, you need to open the command prompt and run the IP config command, okay. So that will display the IP. So I want to connect to that from my local computer. I can do the remote desktop. So search for remote desktop connection, and there you can see that IP address. It is already populated because I was connected earlier. So connect with this machine and provide the admin credentials. Okay, so I see that it is connecting. So okay, fine. So what is the next step? So I told you that if you go to that start menu in the Commvault, then you'll be having something called two consoles. One is the command center and another one is the ComSil console, right? So we'll be seeing, we'll be working on the command center first. So okay, I will, so I will show you what, how we can get started with the command center and what, I'll walk through all the options, but let's see that. So here it is asking for complete the initial setup into simple steps. Okay, I want to complete that, right? So I'll add the storage, so the disk library and media agent, so that should be okay. ComServe and the local drive and the backup location. Let me search that. Okay, I'll use a C drive and create one folder and give the name as mount path 1. Add. I'm going to select that mount path 1, save. And deduplication, for now I don't want to use any deduplication, but I'll show you that how you can use the deduplication later. So click on save. Okay, so yeah, the storage pool, the disk storage pool is created. So the next step, we have to create a plan. So server plan. So we can change this name. But for now we can go with the default, or something like yeah, that should be okay. Server plan. Go the same name, and the backup runs every 1 day. That should be fine, and starts at 9 p.m. Right? So save. So this is the first step when you, after installing the ComServe package. So you need to do some configuration in the command center to move on. Okay, so this is how it looks like. This is called the command center console. So we'll be walking. So we'll walk through different options available. Okay, so if you see here, we are in the guided setup page. So we have different options here, like guided setup, where you can configure the different IData agents here like file server, virtualization, database, MS Office. Similarly, you have an the dashboard where you can see the health of the environment, and in the product you see the different you know like so the clients that you are protecting like database clients, Kubernetes, virtualization, and if I go further, we have an auto recovery jobs. This is where you can see the backup history and the jobs running, and you have the report section, monitoring. If you go further down, you can see the storage and all the options are available here. So the first thing what we are going to do, so what is the purpose of the video is first thing is that we have to copy the cache, software cache, right? So I need to go to the manage, and then if you go to that system, right? Manage and system, you can see that from the manage, I have to navigate to the system, and over here you have a maintenance option, and click on the download or copy software and run the job. So I can see you can see here the current release is this and latest available feature is this, but I don't want it to you know uh, download the latest available feature release, but I would like to build a cache for 11.32 only. So click on run, and I want to do select the local copy because I don't want it to download directly from the internet, but I have already copy on my desktop, even though this computer has an internet access, but I wanted to use a local copy where I have downloaded the packages. Like this is, you can see the version. So 11.32 service package 32 is 11.32. So I wanted to build the cache, right? So copy that path. So you can set the local path here and control V. So yeah, so that should be fine. Download. You can see that the job has started. With the job detail and the job ID is 1 because it is the first job. So after I deployed. So the job is running. So if we wanted to see, like events, or you can also see the logs from here in the three dot and view logs. So that will show the logs, like what actually it is doing in the background. Okay, it is taking some time. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we'll come to this logging part later because it is too early to discuss on the logs. So you can see that the active jobs at the moment, active job in the job history, job has started now. So I'll pause the video and then I'll come back. Okay. Okay. Now I see that cache. Okay, I came back. So I see that. One moment, let me just have a look. Okay. I see that the job is completed. The copy software job. So let me again go to that option here. So where you have an download or refresh. So I have to download or copy software. Refresh that update because it's showing the currently job running, but the job is finished. So we have to refresh that once. Okay, still doesn't show, still shows the job is running, but the job has been completed. It is taking some time to refresh, so I will refresh my browser and see. And now we are in the maintenance window, download and copy software. Okay, so now you can see that, you know, the path for the resource is this, right? Okay, now you can see that we have an so path for resource is this. So, but here it doesn't show you. So what is the current version and which particular platform packages are available? To see that, you have to go to again start menu and open the console. and log in into that, and then provide the credentials. Okay, so that is going to take me to the console console. Okay, you come over here and then see the tools, add and remove software, and software cache configuration, and in the cache details. So now you can see that this is the cache detail, right? So, and what is the default location? It is the cache directory location is this one, eComvault data software, and the cache details. Yeah, so this is what we copied. After we did the copy software, and now this particular Windows base package is available in the cache detail. So what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is we can, because we have a base package already in the cache, in the COM server cache, now we can push the packages onto the clients or media agents. Okay, so okay, let's see how we can install the media agent, directly from the COM server. So for that, before you even go into that, you need to see one more thing. If you go to that storage resources, or sorry, the policies, and see the storage policy, and see that there is another plan created, server plan we created at the time of the command center. The first time login, we created a server plan, right? And it also created an comser dr, so you don't have to create it. So comser, your commvault will directly create a comser dr storage policy. So we'll come to that why it is needed, and we'll see that later. So for now, just remember that whenever you deploy, whenever you create a disk library for the first time, the comser dr package, sorry, the comser dr policy will get created automatically. So we wanted to see on the command center. So okay, let me go to that again. So we have something called manage and plans and server plan, right? You don't see the dr comser dr here. So comser dr is available only in the Comsel console, but it is not available in the command center, right? But remember that. So